Hi, this is Shaw. This is me after the 24-hour stream. I haven't even went to bed yet. I'm still awake. I'm probably gonna be awake for a couple more hours. Just because I don't want to completely screw my schedule up. I want to be able to get up the next day and start doing what I want to do next, which is the more difficult runs and the more fun and tedious runs. But I just want to kind of go over what I said on the 15th, then what kind of happened with the release of 1.4, from my opinion, and where we shall expect things to go. Essentially, on the 15th, I released a video, or I recorded a video in attempts to release it on the 16th, stating that we were going to do Master Hardcore and try to beat the game on Master Hardcore and try to get world first. Well, so I was playing the game. I realized something, that essentially the game felt the same, like as a core base of the game. They didn't really change anything too drastic at all within the game. And it came out as just, I was still playing 1.3 Terraria. I wasn't playing, even though I was playing 1.4, it still felt like 1.3 in a sense. Like, they did mentioned it, play with a new character, go through the game, enjoy the new content, and have fun. Which we did. I did that on live for 24 hours. We completed the entire game, like the absolute whole game, except for one boss. We didn't fight the one hollowed boss that you're supposed to fight at night. But we fought the Queen Slime. We fought all the other bosses except for Duke Fishron. I didn't fight Duke Fishron, but we beat Moonlord. But there was just something about the game, like, even though the whole journey mode, and I understood the idea of journey mode was there, it felt like there was something missing, and it felt like there wasn't, in a sense, there was a lot of new content, but it was not very shown, right? It wasn't very upfront, which is not a negative thing. There's a lot of really good things that they've done with the content that is already currently into the game to try to revamp it and revitalize it in a sense. But there wasn't a whole lot of push towards some newer content. I mean, yes, they did go in and they did change up the desert, which I thought was really nice and really cool, giving you a little bit more of a difficulty curve and another option or an idea in the beginning game that works very well. But for the core of the game and just the basis of it, I felt like they didn't really change too much. And that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. But what they did do, which is absolutely awesome, is they put so much characteristics and so much character into this game now than what they did before, with the wind effects, with just atmospheric feelings, like flags move when you walk by them. There's so much different little things now in this game that it just feels more alive, right? And I feel like they didn't really want to go forward and try to push newer content, but they wanted to make the game fleshed out and pretty much say, we are complete. And I feel like that's what they did with this one. So when I mentioned on the 15th and going into the 16th video how I wanted to be the first one to world first, hardcore master, at the first I thought master mode was going to be completely different. I thought it was going to be way harder, right? I thought it was going to be the most difficult thing that they have done. I thought they're going to revamp some of the AIs and make them even harder than what they did before. Do something completely different. The worst that I've seen is they gave Queen Bee a more enraged focus when she was out of her jungle. as in she wasn't underground, she was above ground. Now, I don't know if that was something that they changed in 1.3, but I surely didn't feel that at all, because 1.3, when I was doing speed runs of it, Queen Bee felt normal when I was outside of the jungle. So it felt like the same game, to be honest. But obviously with Master mode, right? Master mode, the game is just slightly more difficult. Enemies hit you slightly more harder. Bosses hit you slightly more harder. You have to be slightly more careful. And with that being said, it just really felt like expert mode, but with a slap of 10 or 20 HP increase in damage. That's literally what it felt like. It feels like if you mess up once, you're done. But I didn't know that when it was first released. I didn't know that when they were coming out with it. It only took me to play it to realize that. So, seeing how that came out, and seeing what's going on with that halfway through my little playthrough, about 12 hours in, I'm thinking to myself, well, if it feels like this up to here, and I'm just trying to grind for all the items, you know, I wasn't trying to like push heavy to get 10 game. I was grinding for items. I'm like, if it feels like this at this point in time, and it gives you an extra accessory slot, which makes things a little bit easier, to be honest, I felt like someone could easily, if they worked on it, could easily be the world first master hardcore in day one. It could be done. And I go on Reddit, and lo and behold, someone already did it. Someone I don't even know. Someone I've never seen before. Someone I've never heard of. But it's been done. And it was very impressive how he did it. He essentially took it in the state of like a speedrunner and pushed the game on hardcore. And congrats to him. He did an amazing job. So what does this mean for me? Well, obviously, I'm not going to get world first anymore. Let's put it that way. But I will still, you know, I have redemption. I have a redemption that I have to go through. I still feel like expert mode is actually more difficult than master mode, right? Only because of that extra accessory is expert mode more difficult than master mode. So I will still play through master mode. I will still try to do it on hardcore. I will still try my best to complete it. Hopefully I will this time. And that's how we're gonna do it. Hopefully that's my hopes, is that we will do it. And then where is this channel gonna go afterwards? Probably going to wait for mod loader to get updated, and we're gonna go pretty hard into modding. And I think that's where this channel will probably go, is into the modding community. Whether it is we talk about mods, we do videos on mods, we kind of like explain how mods work, what they do, progression of mods, and whatever we want to do with it. I think that's where the channel is probably going to go, where we're going to go as a community too. And I'm feeling that that's where we're headed. So for those that showed up on the live stream, oh my god, I am tired. I'm ready for bed. I'm not gonna go to bed yet. I'm probably gonna go to bed at around, it's 11 o'clock here right now when I record this video. So I'm probably gonna go to bed around like 4 or 5, right? I have to stay up a little bit just to make sure that my body can recycle itself, and I will probably be live on Monday, where I will live stream again, and we'll start doing those expert / master hardcore runs. So just want to mention, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for understanding. Yeah, it was pretty mind-blowing, like the first day. This was unexpected. Let's just put it this way. I'm not upset I'm not upset at all. I think that the devs did what they needed to do. They didn't want to ruin too much of the game by changing it all. But they wanted to make it balanced and fixed. And they did a good job with that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. And I'm going to stay up for a little bit and go to bed soon. Because I'm tired. Oh, God. I'm just going to end it here. Have a good night. Or morning. Or evening. Or... I'll see you guys later. This is Shaw. I'm out of here.